In this video we'll tell you how to approach girls in the daytime if you're shy. The first advice I can give you is that actually you don't know who you are, so you think that you're shy, but you just got used to be shy, okay? Because when you were a kid, for example, maybe you were never interacting with girls, with little girls, in maybe when you were in school, maybe when you were like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years old, and also maybe for example, me personally, I consider myself an introvert. But I just developed also the other side, okay? Because for example, if I would tell you that, would you consider this challenge? Try to imagine this. Tomorrow you have to behave in a very extrovert way, also arrogant, a douchebag, I don't know, you have to go, I don't know, in a very extrovert and outgoing way, so also by approaching women. And you have to do it only for tomorrow, and then at the end of tomorrow you can go back doing whatever you think, whoever you think you are, and you will have $100 million plus in your bank account, and then you can just go back being back shy. Would you consider this challenge? The answer for everybody is yes, because if the reward is $100 million plus in my bank account, I can do it. But what are you telling to yourself? Think about. You're basically telling to yourself that actually inside of me there is also the extrovert side that I can train, I can use a little bit for tomorrow. But this is actually a very good understand. This is a very important realization for yourself. Okay, we are born complete. We all have all the sides of the personality in ourselves. This doesn't mean that we are multiple personality, that we have to pretend to be someone that you're not, or this kind of bullshit. Okay, for some situations it's better to be introvert. For some other situations it's better to be extrovert. For some situations it's better to be I don't know, more gentle. In some other situations it's better to be more, I don't know, quote-unquote rude. Okay, it depends. In some situations it's better to be more direct. The personality that you have when you're working is a certain personality. The personality when you are going out, approaching women, interacting with women has to be another personality. The personality that you have with your family has to be another one. The personality that you have when you are with, I don't know, to a funeral, it's another personality. The personality that you have to have on a party, if you want to enjoy the party, has to be another personality. And the ability of developing all the sides of your personality will make you live a fulfilling life or not. In my case, for example, I used to be always the shy and the introvert, and I remember also the classic dinners with all the relatives, maybe at Christmas or when there is some holiday, and I always remember one of my relatives that was always saying to me, "Oh, Luca, why you are not speaking?" And then another one of my relatives was always saying, "Oh no, he's the shy one," and referring to my brother, he was always saying, "And he's the more like outgoing one." Okay, and when we are kids, we just believe to this, and so we think that, oh, I'm just shy, I'm just introvert, I'm just in a certain way. No, you're also in that way. You can also develop the other side of your personality, and then you can use a certain side of your personality in a specific situation and another one in another situation. I'm perfectly able to stay alone at home working for weeks without never going out, and then I'm also able to go out and being extrovert when I have to meet new girls. Then the second advice I can give you is that you don't need to be extrovert in order to succeed with women. Okay, you have to develop the characteristics that are attractive to women. Because being only extrovert will not make you successful with women. I have some friends. I have a friend that is very extrovert, is very outgoing, is very charismatic, but when he has to talk with women, yeah, he's able to get the attention at the beginning. He's able to have a few minutes of conversation, but then he's never getting laid. Because being extrovert will not help you on getting laid. Maybe being extrovert can help you maybe in the first few minutes, in the first few seconds. But if you don't develop the skills that are required to attract women, also to create trust in women, because you will not be able to sleep with new girls if you're not able to create attraction and also trust. If you're only creating one of these, you will never succeed with women. So you will create attraction, for example, behaving in a confident way, so developing confidence by removing your fears, being able to bring fun to the conversation, showing social intelligence. So this means that you will be able to understand how the girl is reacting, how she's feeling, what she's thinking in that moment, and being able to adjust your conversation, your interaction according to all these things that I just said. Okay, this is called social intelligence. When you develop a lot of social intelligence, it will be pretty much like a superpower of being able to read the girl's mind. Okay, so it's a very good superpower, but there is no way to develop this superpower if you're not going out and interacting with women, because you will notice in the time the different patterns, and then you will be able to read girls' mind without them saying anything. You will be able to guess things about girls, about women, even if you never approach them, even if you never talk to them. But no, this is not the video to talk about social intelligence behaving in a non-needy way. For example, I have in my mind one of my friends that is, as I told you, is very charismatic, he is very confident, he's very funny, but is lacking lots of social intelligence. He's stupid, basically. He's always behave in a way that is not paying attention to the girl's reaction, to the context, and so he will appear on the girl's eyes as stupid. But he's extrovert, he's confident, he's funny, but if you lack social intelligence, you will not succeed. If you are not able also to create trust by spending more time talking about different topics, making her feel different emotions and other things. So this is a good news actually, because you don't need to be extrovert. Okay, you just have to develop all these kind of skills. Then the third advice I can give you, if you consider yourself introvert or shy, is to start with small steps. Okay, so do not start going out and thinking, okay, today I have to approach, I don't know, a girl, I have to get her phone number, I have to sleep with X amount of girls in this month, in this week, because this will put too much pressure on you. If you never did anything like this, if you never approached the girls in any type of situation, if you never approached the girls in daytime situations, don't start thinking in terms of, okay, today I have to get 3 phone numbers, today I have to already succeed. No. Start with small steps, and also this will boost your confidence every time you reach a small step. So ask to yourself, what's one step outside my comfort zone? For example, maybe approaching a girl in a daytime situation in a direct way can be maybe, I don't know, from 0 to 10, maybe in your situation it can be maybe 4 steps outside your comfort zone. Okay, ask to yourself, what's one or 2 steps outside of my comfort zone? Maybe it can be approaching a woman in an indirect way, asking for an information, asking for the direction, asking an opinion for something, for a present that you have to make to one of your female friends. Okay, I was doing this when I was in my beginning, but then be careful to not be trapped only in approaching girls in an indirect way, because then you will not be able to transition to the rest of the conversation, especially if you're a beginner. So, if you want to start dating new high-quality women you meet in your everyday life in just 90 days, click the link in the description below and schedule a free consultation call where I will create an individual step-by-step plan to reach your goal from your current situation.